Hello, I'm Claudia K and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a haul video. This might be split into a couple of parts because it was a large amount of stuff that we got. Me and some of my nieces went to the Lincoln Highway Byway sale. It goes from west to east in Ohio and covers over 400 miles. We only made it through 2 counties each day. So we did not go very far. We started out in one county and made it to the edge of a second county and then went in the opposite direction the next day. And because the old Lincoln Highway splits off and meets itself sometimes, we then went back an opposite way on the 3rd day. So we did 3 whole days of that and had so much fun. And my goal when I started out was to not spend more than $1 on any item. I wanted to keep everything I was buying at $1 or under. There were a couple of exceptions I made. I bought my sister, who is a huge Harry Potter fan, a Hallmark ornament that had Snape standing over Harry Potter at the desk, and it actually has his voice. So I spent $5 on that. I love my sister. She loves Harry Potter, so I spent a little more money. But for the most part, almost everything I got was $1 or under. I did buy also a couple pieces of original art that were $5 a piece, but they were really pretty, and I love original art. I support local artists. My daughter's an artist, my sons are artists, so I do a lot of art supporting. My walls are full of original art. So let's get into this. The first category of stuff that I'm going to show you is all glass. It's the whole thing. It's all glassware. So the very first thing that I found was uranium glass. I think this was the second garage that we went to, and I paid $1 for it. Now this is my 3rd uranium glass pitcher. So running out of places to store them, but you can tell I love uranium glass. So that was awesome to start off the day with uranium glass. And then I've got some fairly big pieces here. This ashtray was 50 cents. It's filthy, but I think it'll clean up well. And even though I don't have any plants, I kill every plant anybody's ever given me. I think this would make a really nice, under a plant to catch the water. So I'm gonna see how well it cleans up. I actually saw this in a different color at a different garage sale on a different day, and it was way more than the 50 cents I had paid for this one. So I was really pleased about finding that one for 50 cents. And I love green glass. I have green glass in every room of my home. And speaking of green glass, I am not a huge Avon fan. But if you saw my Instagram pictures, we came upon a garage sale that had tables of an Avon collection. Just massive amount of Avon perfumes and colognes and a couple of other things, but mostly the perfumes and colognes. And they were charging $1 a piece and had already, before we got there that day, sold $100 worth of it at $1 a piece. So I got this one because, again, I like the green glass and I really like this. And it's funny because my niece had gotten this for me earlier in the year, and then she liked it so much she decided to keep it. So now she and I have matching ones. So I got that for $1. And I also got this Squirrel candle holder, and it is Avon for $1. So I'm going to clean that out of there. I am not a big clear glass person, and so I for a while now I've been thinking about reselling, and so a lot of this stuff I picked up is probably going to go into future sales. So this little Squirrel, cute. It's nice heavy glass. It's a good one. And speaking of clear glass, I got a penguin paperweight. So cute. It's not signed, but it's got a really nice clear bottom. And I got a cat paperweight, which is also not signed, so I put felt on there. But it's got a nice clear bottom too. So I got those two little guys. They'll hang out together until they go into a sale. And more clear glass, salt and pepper. And these were USA MCO, and I couldn't resist because they were fun and summery. And I did get my sister something else besides the Harry Potter ornament. I got her this crystal. It is so heavy. There's the stopper. This crystal decanter. It's just beautiful. If I liked clear glass, I would have kept this for myself with the flower detail. Oh, it's just beautiful. And it's so heavy. And I found 3 fairy lamps. 3 fairy lamps, all for $1 each. So this is the first one. Just a real simple one. And this is, oh, I love this one. I collect amber and olive glass, and this one's just, it's so pretty. I love it with that diamond point. It's so fall. It looks kind of like a pine cone. I love it. I love the color. I can't wait to get it cleaned up and put a candle in there because I think it's going to give that really warm light that amber glass does. And then this was sad because we ended up at an estate sale, not on purpose, but we just followed the signs off of the old Lincoln Highway. And this lady lost her mom. And so I spent a couple of minutes talking to her, but she had this party light. Look at that. It was $1. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's big. This is the biggest one that I've ever had. Now I did see this one on someone's Instagram recently, but I'd never seen it in real life. So, and it still has its party light sticker. Just love that one so much. And then, speaking of party light, for $0.25, I got this little, it's got a votive in it with the tulip on top. My cat, you can't see him, but my cat is walking amidst all of the glass on the table. Buddy, what are you doing? Oh, you can't be up here. You're gonna knock something down. Say hi. Say hi. No. I got this little, don't know if it's too deep to be a sugar, maybe a spooner. It doesn't seem big enough to be a spooner either, but it's just gorgeous. Amethyst glass. I wish I had a window I could set my amethyst glass in because it looks so pretty with the light shining through it, but with cats, I don't have free windows. And I also got this little one for 75 cents. I love all shades of purple. It's my favorite color. I think that was all of the purple glass that I found. So I've got more pieces of green glass. Found this little jam jar or mustard jar. Had the spoon. And this one was $2. I paid a little more for it because it had the spoon and I really, really liked that. I don't have any pieces like that. I found Moon and Stars. I love the pattern. I have a couple pieces of it, but I'm not the kind of person that likes to collect every piece of a pattern. I have all different patterns, but I was pleased to find, I found 2 pieces of Moon and Stars. So I found this piece of Moon and Stars, and then I found, sadly, just the bottom to a fairy lamp in the Moon and Stars. But maybe someday I will find a top. And even if it's not the same color, then I will have a married set. And if you don't know, a married set is when you match 2 pieces that did not originally go together. So 2 pieces of Moon and Stars. And then I got this compote, amber compote. My amber pieces and avocado pieces look so pretty together in my hallway. And this one, it's a nice big, like it's big. And I don't know what it was originally. I'm wondering if it wasn't maybe one of the FTD ones, although a lot of times the FTD is marked on the bottom and it's not, but it's got the 3 ridges there on the inside. So I'm not sure what that one's for, but I love it. Now keep in mind, I have not cleaned any of this. It is all dusty, it is all dirty, and it does not sparkle yet. My favorite thing about all of my glass is that everything sparkles and the light shines through it, and I will frequently take everything off of a shelf, wash it in hot water, and shine it all up and put it right back on the shelf. I love it when it sparkles. I think that's the whole point of having all of the beautiful glass that you have. This one, amber again, just $1. Amber is so cheap because people don't really want to collect it, but I love amber and avocado glass, and I have a very large collection of it. I really enjoy it. This piece was missing its lid. I got this from the estate sale where I got the tall party light fairy lamp, but I thought maybe it was uranium glass. It is not uranium glass, and it's missing the lid. I didn't pay very much for it, and I know that this pattern has a name. I do not remember the name of it offhand, but I'm gonna clean that up. And then I got this amber one. I already have this in avocado, so now I have 2. And when it is officially fall, I may move both of these to my kitchen table where they may live until it is time to decorate for Christmas, because those are just beautiful with the pine cones on them. I got just a single candle holder. It looks like a sunflower from the bottom. I love that. 50 cents. I was sad that both of them weren't there, but little candle holder. I got a little bucket. I have this one in avocado. That was actually my grandmother's. She had a set of 3 that sat in the window that she kept little plants in. I have the avocado green, so now I have that in the, I think that's yellow because this one is amber. She also had this one in the avocado green, so now I have, and the third one I had found in amber or yellow, so now I have them in the avocado green, and I also have them 2 in this color, and then the third one in this amber. Those will get cleaned up and go right with the ones they match with. I got this little, it's another ashtray. I know some people do not like to buy ashtrays. They don't. But sometimes they were just such beautiful glass. So it's gonna go in with my yellow pieces. It was just $1. I just think it's beautiful. It doesn't look like it was used or somebody cleaned it really well. I picked this bowl up for $1. I also have a set of these. And so since it was only $1, I thought it needed to come home and go in with its friends. I have the bigger serving bowl, and then I have the little, the little feet on the bottom in this bubble pattern. I love these. I adore them. They're so cute. Little berry bowls. Found this, and I know I've seen other sellers with these, so this would have had other bigger pieces, I believe. There would have been more of these, but I just found this little one for $1/4. Again, avocado glass. I did find a blue bowl. This blue is gorgeous. It's almost the same blue, a little bit brighter than that one, but 75 cents. That one's so pretty. It will go in with my blue stuff. And speaking of blue, 50 cents on the Fenton Boot. And it does have the Fenton mark on the bottom. I don't collect a lot of these. I have a couple, and I just intersperse them with my other colored glass, but I really, really liked just that color and the hobnail, and it was 50 cents. So for 50 cents, it gets to join my collection. Got this little ink pot for $1/4. It's filthy, but so sweet with the cobalt blue. I don't have a lot of cobalt blue in my house. And then we went to one garage sale where they had the stuff priced like antique store prices. And they had depression glass, they had uranium glass, they had some of the pink depression glass, maybe a piece of carnival glass, but it was priced because the lady selling it remembered what she paid for it. And so I couldn't afford anything there until I saw bluebirds of happiness. And I did pay more for these. I paid $10 for the pair, but I saw this tiny one on one of Real Nifty Vintage's sales. Jeffrey sold this. It went for a lot of money. But ever since I saw it, and I did not know up until then, they'd made these tiny bluebirds of happiness. I didn't even know they existed. Ever since I saw that, I'm like, oh, I have to have one. And then I come across one for $5. Like, come on. It's just the cutest. I love this. And this one was Leo Ward. Okay, so the tiny one is Leo Ward. It's on the bottom. I'm sure you cannot see that, but Leo Ward. And then this one was Ron Ray. So I have a set that's on the heart. I have a large one, I have a medium one, so these will go with those. Oh, I love the tiny one. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I found a Mosser Angel in the light pink. So she's gonna end up sitting back here with my pink depression glass. These were, I believe, were from the 80s. These Mosser Angels were from the 80s maybe. But 50 cents, I went on eBay and found a sold one of these for, I don't know, $35, $40. But she's adorable. So for 50 cents, she definitely came home with me. I was thrilled about that. And then I found this little pink, probably toothpick holder with the slight opalescent at the top. Oh, good, you can see it there really well. It's hard to see from where I'm sitting, but this one was just $1/4. It's filthy, but so sweet. Going into my collection. And then I found these little, I think the guy that sold them said he thought they had gone to some type of electric connector. He didn't know. He had picked them up because he thought they were cool, and now his new girlfriend has moved in and she's making him get rid of all of his cool stuff. So he was a hoot. We girls really enjoyed shopping his garage sale. They were $1/4 piece, so I picked those up. I have a little shelf of glass knickknacks that will go on that shelf. And then I picked up this little guy. Maybe he was $1/4. I think he was $1/4. But he has a little broken ear. He'll probably be in a sale because he's not really my style, but Got a little doggy. See the cat walking behind me. I picked up napkin rings. My kitchen is green and pink with a little bit of blue, and so I'd been on the hunt for napkin rings, and so I got those. They were super cheap. I found a Belgium Canister, and I have never seen this one before. It's so pretty. Now it was a dime. It was 10 cents, people, 10 cents. It's missing its plastic that seals it, but it does say on the bottom that it's made in Belgium. I have one of these little canisters in the green in my kitchen that I keep vintage picks in for appetizers. Sorry, words escaped me, for appetizers. And I just love these. I see these being sold all the time on live sales. I'm not gonna keep this one. This is not my style, but for 10 cents, picked it up. And then I found these, and I've never seen this pattern before, but these Federal glass bowls. It was just so pretty. The gold on them, and then you can see on the back, maybe you can see, but it's got the F in the shield, so they're Federal glass. And I don't remember how much, they weren't very much at the one garage sale. And then the next day we went to a different garage sale where they had platter. 75 cents for the platter. So those will be joining my collection. Just so pretty. And the last thing I have to show you, sorry for the clanking, sorry, is some plates, well, saucers. This saucer goes to the set that I have. This is the Arc, and I use these every day. The plates, I have some cups, so that is just going into my kitchen. I found uranium glass plate. I actually found 2 uranium glass plates. So this one matches a bigger one that was my grandmother's. So this one will probably go on the wall. And then I found a pink depression plate. And I found these. Now I don't know anything about these two, but these two will be going into my dinnerware that I use every day. They're a nice size. They're pretty, that pale pink. I don't know how well that pink is showing up, but pale pink. So that's all my glassware. That was a lot. And most of it was $1 or less. I mean, this was 10 cents. So we got some great deals. Had lots of fun. And stay tuned for part 2 and maybe part 3, because I have a lot more to show you. Remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else.